Hey home hunters, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today's topic, touring houses. It's probably the best part of my job and the funnest, other than helping people have the biggest purchase in their lives probably. It may seem simple. Walk in, look around, right? Wrong. There is a whole art form to doing it the right way to make sure that you catch all the crucial details and you don't want to miss any of them. So buckle up, grab your detective hat, and let's dive into what you absolutely need to be looking for on your next house tour. And house sellers, don't bow out. If you're not looking to buy even now, this is what your buyers will be looking for when they come to tour your home. So this is another way you can get it ready for listing for sale. So first thing we want to do when we get there is just kind of step back, take it all in, get a feel for the flow of the house. Does it make sense? Is it logically laid out? Or is there a whole bunch of additions that you gotta go through 2 rooms to get to the bedroom? Does it feel really spacious and open? Or is it cramped and you're not even sure you can get your bed in there? Try to imagine your daily life in this home. Will you be able to whip up a big fancy breakfast in that kitchen? Or have a cozy space for a movie night in the living room? Where's the natural light coming in? How much room size is there? Is it functional? Try to visualize yourself in this space and how it would suit your needs and if it's really going to work for you. That initial vibe is important, so do trust your gut. Make sure to use your eyes when you get into the home. Think of it as like your first inspection. You want to make sure everything is in working order. Are there any cracks in the ceilings or the walls? That would suggest maybe there's some settling issues or foundation issues. Is there signs of water damage? We're looking in the ceiling and under the sinks, or water damage from the roof leak or just a plumbing leak. Are the windows messed up? Can you open them and close them? Are broken? Maybe it only has one pane or the screens are ripped. Do look under the sinks, open the cabinets, even look in the attic. If you brought your flashlight, you're probably going to have to climb up a ladder to check that out. Do you ask any questions when you see things that are of concern? Maybe the seller will be in the home or the listing agent. Your agent can ask the listing agent anything that they know about the home. If something seems off to you or you have a concern, remember it's better to cover any issues now and answer any questions that you have rather than be surprised later on when you've already paid for an inspection and appraisal and all the fees that can come along with buying the home. Go ahead and put the home to the test. Don't just admire, engage with home. Flip the light switches. Do they come on right away or do they flicker? Flush the toilets, turn on the faucets, even crank up the heat or drop the AC to see if it kicks on and it's working. That's not going to work all times a year because sometimes it's too hot for the heat and too cold for the AC. But do your best and check it out. You can always get an inspection later or have a heat and air person come to look at it. Check the water pressure. Does everything function like it's supposed to do? Does the cabinet fall off when you open it? And don't just look, listen. Can you hear weird noises happening when you turn that heater on? And smell, can you maybe smell a little bit wet? Do they need a dehumidifier? Or where is that water smell coming from? Remember, you're buying a home, not a museum exhibit. Test it like you'll live in it. Why am I talking about touring homes? Hi, I'm Sackett, Clute with Ozark Realty in North Central Arkansas. I work with lakefront sellers who are animal owners, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay in touch with my home-tastic wisdom, but also comment on some of the reasons that you bought your home or when you were touring a house why you said, no, not this one. Natural light is a game changer. You want to make sure that you figure out which way the sunlight's coming into the home and how much each room gets. Like, does every room have enough windows to really get a lot of natural light? Where is the south? And what windows are going to get that morning glow? Where can you see the sunrise? Where can you see the sunset? Is it coming in on the right side where you would want it to be when it comes up or goes down? Do you prefer a cozy shaded space for movie marathon? So keep that all in mind as you're looking around the room because natural light does make a difference. It can keep warm up a room. It can keep a room cooler if there's not a lot of sunlight coming in. Consider your lighting preferences and how they'll impact your daily comfort, and it can also affect your electric bill if you're having to use a lot of unnatural light. Closets, cabinets, hidden nooks and crannies, where are they? Are there enough? Are they in the bedrooms? Are they in the hallway? Is there a coat closet? Is there an attic space? Is there a basement space? Where are you going to put your stuff? Storage space is precious. So make sure you look at each room and how much storage each room has it. Will your clothes fit in the closet? And me personally, I need at least 2 rooms with closets. Ask my husband. Does the kitchen cabinets offer enough space, especially if you're a really culinary person and want to make a lot of adventures in the kitchen? You need to make sure that you have enough space to work, counter space, as well as cabinets to store all the things that you want to use when you're making your food. Clutter is the enemy of peace. So prioritize ample storage solutions. You really just cannot have enough closets. Your home tour doesn't end inside the house. Don't forget about the outside. Once you've gone through the inside, or you can do the outside first, but make sure you look at both areas. Of course, you want to check the roof for any damage. You've looked at the ceiling, but let's look outside and see if there's any missing shingles, or it looks like it's pretty old. You also want to look in the garage and the shed and any outdoor buildings and see what condition they're in, and if they're insulated, if they have power. All those kind of things are going to be important. If they're using them, are they heated and cooled? Explore the backyard. Is it level? Is it sloped? Does it have a fence? Is it something you're going to be able to use, or is it just going to be a pain to maintain? Is there space for your furry friend to zoom around in? Is there a fenced yard? Or is an area like a sun porch or a laundry room that you're going to be able to keep them maybe when you're not around? Do you envision relaxing on the patio? Evenings under the stars are a great place to enjoy your home. Is the landscaping well maintained, or is it going to take a lot of work to get it where it needs to be? Are there any signs of damage or neglect, like drooping gutters, downspouts that are missing, damaged siding from pests that get in there? The well-kept exterior is an important thing to consider. Not only is it attractive to you as far as curb appeal and as far as the neighborhood, but it also indicates a level of care of the current owner. And if you can see it as you're touring the home, then what does that mean about the things that you can't see? So inside and outside, you want to keep that in mind as how well the property is maintained. Don't neglect that outdoor potential. It can be a major selling point or buying point to a buyer. We've gone through the home inside and out, and we paid attention to all the details. But we do also want to remember some of those special things that are important to us in our home. All the extras, all the amenities that it's going to have available. Make sure you note them as you are touring the homes, because they can all kind of jumble together. Some of the features that we see a lot here that people are looking for is a fireplace, updated appliances, a spacious backyard. And is that fireplace gas? Is it wood? Is it just an electric furnace? Is it just a panel heater? Is it a wood stove? There's a lot of different benefits for each of those. Are the appliances stainless steel? Are they still in good working order but they're older? Is the backyard have that patio or deck or fence? Is the garage actually a garage enclosed with a door, or is it just a carport? Is there a sun porch or a screen porch? Is there vaulted ceilings? Is there a mother-in-law suite? Is the lot on a lakefront lot? There's many amenities that would really make a home more beneficial than another one. And they will actually add value to the property, not only to you as you live in it and use it, but also when you go to resell it, so that it can go on and help you in the future. And it will actually enhance your living and experience. So it is important that you consider all of these special features as you're looking at the home, because if you see one and you're like, oh, it has a fireplace and a fenced yard, oh, but this one has a garage and a fenced yard, so I don't want the fireplace or the garage. So consider what's important to you and prioritize that, maybe before you even start looking, so that if you do run into that problem, you really can think, okay, yeah, that's the one, because the garage is where I'm going to be spending most of my time. Don't forget about the neighborhood. You are not just buying the home, you are buying your neighbors. Your new home is more than just the house itself. It also should be about the community. And I encourage you to drive through the neighborhood. If you kind of figured out what house maybe you want to get, or maybe you already made the offer but you haven't heard back yet, drive through the neighborhood a couple times a day, in the morning, after work, in the evening. Is there a lot of activity? Do you see people out playing in the yard? Check out the neighborhood a little bit farther. Is there parks? Is there shopping? Where are the schools? Get a real feeling for the vibe of the area. Maybe even get out and talk to the neighbors. If you're a kind of social person, that would be something that you would want to do, and see what they know about the neighborhood and what they maybe know about the home even. Remember, you're not just buying a house, you're investing in a lifestyle. Before you head out on your next house tour, be sure to keep these tips in mind. Touring homes is exciting, but don't forget the importance of these details. It will help you make an acceptable offer as you consider all the details you discovered, as well as the amenities and special features that you fell in love with. If you found this information helpful, check out the 5 advantages of owning a home video I did to help you remember why you started this home ownership journey. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.